recording? Oh, we're live.
Yeah.
Awesome. What's up, everyone? It's Friday, August 1st. Heading down to sign closing docs on a duplex. First property we ever bought. We are letting it go. We're finally moving on from there.
It served its purpose. That's number one.
Yes, it has. 13 years we've held that property, and we got a lot of things. We got a lot of things going on. We got a couple flips under contract right now. Expect to close them at least the next one in the next 2 weeks, and then early September we'll close the second flip of the third quarter. So things are really moving along nicely. But I want to share a couple things I learned the past couple weeks. So we experienced our first scammer this week, as a matter of fact. We had a lead come in back in April for a piece of land in Little Lake Harbor, and been following up for 3.5 months. And on Monday, the owner of the property the guy who filled out the form, at least, the scammer,
Allegedly,
yeah, the alleged owner, agreed to sell the property to me. It was a killer deal, killer number, like everything was like, wow, this is amazing. We opened up escrow on Tuesday. We reached out to a couple builders in that market to discuss developing the land. One of them did a drive-by and calls us up when he's in front of the lot, says, hey, someone's building here. Like, there's pilings, like they're full tilt, like construction. The scammer, I keep saying owner, the scammer said that it was just vacant land, he wasn't going to build, he had medical bills that he wanted to cash out through the sale and pay the medical bills. Weird thing about this is the property was just purchased back in January, and he was really taking a big haircut selling it to us, which I assumed that the health situation was pretty dire, because he said he wanted to fire sale it, just be done as quickly as possible. The builder gave us a phone number. Apparently there was a for sale by owner sign on the lot, so the builder gave us a phone number. So I called up the number on Wednesday and spoke with the real owner of the property. And the gentleman is building a single family house for himself and his family. So, I determined at that point that obviously the guy who signed the contract's a scammer, and I called the title company and we discussed what the next couple steps were. But it was a lesson. That's the first time that's ever happened to me. And you just have to do your due diligence when you sign these contracts. And if you're wholesaling or you're helping other people wholesale, again, it's a lesson where make sure you understand, like, who signed the contract. Are they the owners? I've seen people sign contracts that had lots of typos in them with spellings and addresses and blocking lots. So you always have to make sure everything's correct. It's super important. The other thing we learned 2 weeks ago, we did a private money deal with the wholesaler that had a contract with a property in Garfield, New Jersey, and it was an estate with a tax lien attached to it, and the estate could not afford to pay the tax lien back. So the tax lien investor started the foreclosure proceedings. They were pretty far along into it, and I didn't know, but apparently in New Jersey, you're not able to just show up to the city and make the payment. You have to get permission from the plaintiff to make the payment. And this plaintiff was really holding this thing up. We were working on this for 4 months, waiting to get permission. We got the permission about 2.5 weeks ago, so we loaned the money out to the estate, and then joint ventured with the wholesaler on the assignment of contract on the back end.